We begin with the top news at this hour. Former Sudanese President Omar al-Bashir has been sentenced to 2 years in a correctional facility after being found guilty of corruption and illegitimate possession of foreign currency. The 75-year-old dictator will be sent to a correctional facility because, as per Sudanese law, a person over the age of 70 cannot be kept in a prison. Bashir was still held in the maximum security Kobar prison while he faced these charges and will return to the prison for his upcoming trial. The court also ordered the confiscation of millions of euros and Sudanese pounds found in Bashir's residence when he was toppled from power. Several other judicial cases have been launched in Sudan against the former president, while Sudanese law prohibits anyone over 70 facing the death penalty. It could still be invoked in some particularly serious crimes, regardless of age. The French aid group Action Against Hunger announced on Friday that 4 Nigerian hostages held since the month of July have been executed by the jihadists. The 4 killed were among 6 hostages held by the jihadists. In its statement yesterday, the French NGO expressed grief, saying, and I quote here, "We're deeply shocked to learn about the assassination of our colleague in northeastern Nigeria." The Paris-based NGO said that one of its staff and 2 drivers were among those killed. The French aid group was called for the immediate release of the last detained hostage, Grace, who is their staff member and still remains in captivity. An Action Against Hunger employee, 2 drivers and 3 health ministry personnel were kidnapped while delivering humanitarian aid to vulnerable people in Nigeria's Borno state. Action Against Hunger's driver was killed in the kidnap ambush carried out by militants believed to be members of the Islamic State West Africa Province or ISWAP group. ISWAP group has repeatedly attacked military bases and previously targeted aid workers in northeast Nigeria. Meanwhile, North Korea has said that it has conducted another test at a satellite launch site to bolster its strategic nuclear deterrence. North Korean state media outlet KCNA reported about the launch at the Sohae satellite launch site. It marked the 2nd such test at the facility in a week. KCNA said that North Korea had carried out a very important test on the 7th of December at Sohae, a rocket testing facility that the US officials once said North Korea had promised to close. However, the unspecified test comes after South Korea think tanks warning that Pyongyang may end the nuclear talks later this month. Based on reports, the December 7th event was a successful test of great significance. Meanwhile, the reported tests come ahead of a year-end deadline North Korea has put forth for the United States to drop its insistence on unilateral denuclearization. In the last few weeks, Pyongyang has carried out at least 13 ballistic missile launches that began in the month of May this year.
아시아 태평양 지역 반정을 위한 기동을 비합한 탄도 로켓